Doug, I know, as you think about the data that you just shared, it's kind of national in its nature. And I know we chatted for a few minutes prior to getting on. Our market is the Carolinas, Charlotte, and North Carolina, and then also the Georgia market, Atlanta prominently, and then throughout Florida. So a 1 to 2% increase in new home is the forecast that is sales for 2019, and resales around flat. Any difference in the Southeast, juxtaposed, the West or the Northeast or Midwest?
Yeah, I actually have been looking at some of the metro areas. So what you see, and I think this trend will continue in Georgia, if you divide it by Atlanta, Macon, and Savannah. Savannah and Atlanta have been moving much stronger in terms of payroll growth than the U.S. as a whole. That's a positive for housing. Macon, not so much. It is lagging the rest of the economy, and the lag is widening. The growth in employment is a driver for growth in home sales. So that's one of the key variables that we watch at all times. In Florida, what you see is almost all of Florida is now exceeding, and here I'm talking about Miami, Orlando, Tampa, and Jacksonville. They're all exceeding the growth pace of employment in the U.S., and Orlando is off the charts stronger than U.S. Employment growth. So what does that mean for what we would expect in home prices and the pace of growth in those those markets? I would say that for a period, prices accelerated faster in most of the Florida markets, but they're actually back to roughly the same pace as national growth in existing home sales. And the same with the affordability of those prices relative to the affordability in the U.S. The rate of change is roughly the same. The one market in Florida that diverges, and I would argue for two reasons, is Miami. The Miami market pace of price appreciation relative to income is much stronger than the U.S. And Orlando is getting into that category. A couple things in Miami is the presence of foreign money in the market, and that can either be from South America or it can be from New York and New Jersey, depending on how you like to characterize them.
Right.
But there's certainly some tax implications there.